bonus review.
Hey!
We decided to do one more because so 251.
But we need to be here for the new era.
We have ushered in the golden dawn, the new era of.
Do you wish hadn't called the first threshold the Rubicon?
of the next 250 beers.
Yep.
And we're going into them with an interesting beer. I've never heard of the beer before. I bought it. It's from Belgium. Another Belgian beer.
Another Belgian beer.
First brewed in 1919.
It's like a bloody catchphrase with these. Another Belgian beer.
Another Belgian beer. First brewed in 1919. It's 8%.
Right.
And it is simply called.
Is it called?
If it's called beer.
It's called beer.
Okay. I'm going to kick off.
It's called Silly. Silly. It's called Scotch Silly.
You see, silly makes me, I'll enjoy that. Scotch silly.
That's why I've picked it.
Okay.
It's silly.
So it is literally silly.
Silly Scotch.
Scotch silly.
Yeah.
Scotch silly makes me warm
everything else is in Flemish or French. Pretty much. I can't see anything else that's descriptive on that label.
So,
It's not designed for export by the looks of it.
Nope. And the website is www.sillybeer.com. There you go. So
if it was silly, is like the.
So let me tell you. I'm going to read the story.
If it was really silly, it would be www.silly.co.ck.
That's very good. Let me read the whole story.
Nathan Barlow.
Brasserie Silly is a family-owned brewery that first opened in 1850 in the little town of Silly in Hainaut province. So it is from the town of Silly.
In where province?
Hainaut.
Isn't that?
I thought you said hey now. Province.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now. Isn't that a stop on the central line out towards Fade and Boyce?
Up until World War II, the area's inhabitants mainly worked in farming, and the brewery was a farm when it first opened. During the 1970s, the brewery underwent a series of changes. First of all, changing from the family name, which was a name I can't pronounce, to Silly. Then expanding its...
You'd get a lot on Scrabble if you got that one.
Expanding its range of beers with a view to becoming better known in Belgium and beyond. Scotch de Silly is one of the brewery's great survivors, a Scottish style of beer with an intriguing history.
He's going to do the Bucky gag.
Get to fuck.
Get me to fuck.
It is said that a Scottish regiment was stationed in Silly just after World War One. The troops desired something to remind them of home, in other words, beer. The officers asked the brewery owner to brew a strong Scotch ale for them, a style of beer that would have been darkish, malty and slightly sweet. He agreed and experimented with a number of different recipes, always testing each one by bringing a keg or two to be summoned by the troops at a tasting party. As Belgium's hop fields have been decimated by 4 years of war, East Kent Golding were imported from England, courtesy of the British Army. The same hops are still in use today, although they arrived by more conventional means. They were given to the brewery at no charge. Eventually it was decided which the recipes the troops liked best, and according to the brewery, that is the one that's still used today. One delightful coda to the tale of this beer is the story of the son of one of the Scottish soldiers ended up working at the brewery.
Well, that's a really good little backstory.
Yeah.
If this was a Saturday night variety show masquerading as like entertainment, you would definitely say, "Oh, that's got that's you get the big long thing about that, and that's you got through to the next round." Yeah. Straight through.
So, pours an amber brown colour and sets it in the glass beneath a mild tannish head. There are notes of sweet caramel malt, dark fruits and molasses in the nose. Flavours of sweet dark chocolate and brown sugar with hints of spice and a mild alcohol burn. Now, I'm not familiar enough. I don't really understand what a Scotch ale is, really.
Because, I imagine they've gone for a heavy.
A wee heavy.
Which, as described thing, like deep, dark, but kind of sweet. I have, the backstory of that's done for me is actually Le Chouffe make a Scotch heavy.
Yes, I have reviewed it and it's lovely.
And yeah, it's very nice. It's nicer than most Scotch heavy.
I've never had a Scotch heavy before, you see.
Okay.
Scotch heavy just
No, it's clear.
There's a very small amount at the bottom. But
most genuine Scotch heavy to me has tasted like a nice dark beer with someone's just spooned a couple of sugars in, like in a tin with star.
Like a builder's tea.
Yeah, and so I'm interested to realise why there are several Belgian breweries that go make a Scotch heavy. It's like, that seems like a mad choice. But
I suppose a lot of them.
but then again, theirs I've enjoyed.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically go right. Which beer style should we now do a Belgian take on?
Well, that's what I always thought it was, but I thought it very strange because, like...
There you go.
Thank you. Because the McShoop was the first one I was exposed to, and I was like, that seems like a weird jump to have made. It's like, okay, done that, done our sort of IPA-ish one. Now it's Scottish heavy. It's like, really?
Well, it's actually used and abused.
But
That is a good bit, though. McShoop is a good beer, so I'll be interested to see how this lines up in comparison.
Well, it's crystal clear.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was really nice.
Nice colour.
Yeah, very sort of amber chestnutty
It's
brown.
retaining the head pretty tight.
Yeah, the head is.
In fact, it looks almost northern. Mine does anyway.
It
So it's
really
kind of sparkler. Yeah.
I think when you smell it, you're going to say it smells normal.
Should we go for the aroma?
I see what you mean. Actually, yeah, it tastes like this. Smells like Holt's.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to like it very much.
Interesting. Oh, but it's got a.
It's just not my vibe. Like, I don't think I'll hate it. I don't think it's going to be bad. Like,
Yeah,
I like the smell of it.
it smells like beer.
I think it's
Right, should we go for
It's
the
not a
taste it.
style I usually go for.
Right.
He's going straight in. He doesn't care.
Cheers.
Oh, sorry, I've
Now you've lost your privileges, Quino.
check your privilege. Clever.
That's so sweet.
It's really
That's
sweet.
Too sweet.
I quite like it.
I would say too sweet.
I can, but that's kind of the style that it's meant to be sweet.
Yeah, but that's very sweet.
But
Like,
that
it
is-
doesn't have the body and the earth to
It doesn't
support it.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's the sweetness is at the fore rather than.
It's a lot of sweets, and but the thing is,
Rounding
the sweet. I think if
Oh,
the
it is
sweetness,
really. Yeah, it's now I'm getting it's getting a bit. Too
if the
much.
sweetness subsided quicker, then
No, it's just sitting there.
or
Isn't
something took its mantle earlier in the journey, I guess. Like, then it's
The journey, the silly journey.
the fucking journey.
Well, this is 8%, and we started off this set of reviews
so
with a
that's crazy.
40-year-old
It's really sweet.
barley wine. I get the feeling that if you put this
This is
away,
where James drops it and goes, "I swapped the bottle."
I think if you
You got
put this away and kept it neatly, I reckon in 5 years' time the sweetness would have given way to something far more mellower and enjoyable. I think that would be a good keeper beer. Maybe you're having it quite young.
My favourite beer.
Far more mellow.
Bizarrely, my favourite beer of the evening has been was the 40-year-old beer.
The 40-year-old beer was actually very nice.
I think there feels like a faint similarity. It's
I
like
think in its current state, this is my least favourite beer of the evening.
Interesting.
It's
but it's fine.
But to any of
it's
them,
very drinkable. It's just
to any of them,
really sweet.
to any of them line up to the majesty that is Clotworthy Dobbin.
Nothing will ever.
Clotworthy Dobbin. I don't want to ever have Clotworthy Dobbin again because it feels it's best to have it as a fleeting
moment.
a fleeting
It's a
love,
moment.
a moment that can't be
It's
replicated.
an entity.
Every time you try it
It's a column
afterwards,
of time
it's
and
never the
space
same. It's never
around
the same.
which we gathered, and we shall never gather again.
Clotworthy Dobbin. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. There it is.
It's the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was page 660 in the book.
It was almost the number of the beast.
It would have been perfect. Perfect.
I wonder if any of the beers are the number of the beast.
One of them must be. Or did they put like?
Oh, we've done that one already. Yeah, done that one.
Yeah.
Number of the Beast is a D. Carnegie and K. Porter. We've done that. Yeah, been there, done that.
Was it nice?
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you get
You'll have to go and watch the review to find out.
Oh,
Boys and girls.
Nicely done.
People who do not identify with a gender.
Covering all your bases there.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good save.
I like to have a wide readership.
Readership.
Viewership. They read the comments.
Look a ship.
Look a ship.
Gaze a ship.
A ship. I like to have a wide ship.
I like to have a wide ship.
Yes.
It's slow, but it's robust.
It's almost non-existent.
I think we're listening to Starboard on this review.
I think we very much are. They should kill it dead.
Clever
It's
boy.
very sweet. It's not horrible.
It's very sweet. It's not. Well, it will become horrible if you try to drink the entire bottle quite quickly. I think. If I had a pint of it, I'd be very upset. I think you get an acid reflex.
You'd be very upset if you had a pint of it.
Well, partway through the pint, would be upset.
It's a style. It's a thing. It's not very silly.
Unfortunately, I'm not a Scottish infantryman during a war, so.
Well, if this was basically brewed for the Scots in a Scots style and they pick their favourite, this completely goes with the stereotype that they just have massively sweet teeth and they just wanted the most ludicrously sweet thing they could get their hands on. So, fair enough.
Have they ever done an iron brew beer?
I imagine so.
Well, we could easily do it ourselves. You just need a Doom bar and some iron brew, mix them together and you're done.
That's
To the brewery.
awful.
Well, just add a wee dash of bucket to it.
Now
Right.
that I can get on board.
Right.
Actually,
Because Buckfast, I actually genuinely have a real soft spot for.
Oh no! It was only a matter of time. Well, on that note, I think we should bring affairs to a conclusion.
Aye.
And
we'll get on the Hoose juice.
and
I.
just stop. Just stop. We're gonna.
That's how you say it.
Is it? I thought you were having.
It's not I.
Aye.
Yes.
I thought you was having a.
Right, you two. See you later. Get to fuck.